Bonjour! It's Heidi, and today we're talking about my top 5 etiquette tips for travelers when you're visiting France. Stay tuned. Well, hello, bonjour, bienvenue. Welcome, it's Heidi Dulabon, and I'm delighted to be with you. We are talking about my 5 top etiquette tips for travelers who are going to visit France. Oh, lucky you, you're planning a trip to France. How fantastic. I'm so excited for you. So I've created a top 5 list for you, things on your etiquette list for you to remember when you are going to France. Okay, but first things first, would you please be so kind as to hit that subscribe button? I'd be very grateful. Merci. Okay, so number 1. This is number 1. Wherever you are traveling, not just France, but any place, be aware, know your role. You are a guest. Yes, and you need to behave as a guest. Just if you were a guest in someone's home, you're a guest in someone's country. So treat yourself as you would a guest. Be respectful. Yes, be on your best behavior. Don't be super loud and crazy, waving arms all over the place. You know, you might do that at home, but you're not home. Yes, you're a guest in another country. So enjoy this. You know, just think of all the things you're going to learn and the new things you're going to be exposed to. And if you find some things you think, well, I think we do that better at home, well, maybe keep that to yourself. It's not real polite to, in public, be saying, well, I don't like how they do this. We do it so much better. No, keep that to yourself, okay? Have an open mind and be a guest. Enjoy this. All right, coming in at number 2 is learn a little bit of the language. Yes, you're visiting a French-speaking language. Take it upon yourself to learn just a few words or phrases. They're going to take you so far. You know, bonjour. When you walk into a shop, say bonjour. That is commonly done. It's expected, and it's hello, good day. If it's in the evening, bonsoir. Yes, and it's fun to do this. You know, say merci, thank you, merci beaucoup, thank you very much, s'il vous plaît, please. Yes, use these words and take it upon yourself to a little pre-trip activity. Who are you traveling with, family or friends? Well, get together and practice these words together. If you live far apart, Zoom once a week and practice some phrases in French. How about the kids? You know, kids pick up foreign languages like sponges. So involve the kids. Make this a fun pre-trip activity, and trust me, it's going to take you so much further when you're enjoying visiting France. Thank you. It's about being respectful. Okay, you've got this. Okay, coming in at number 3, let's talk about dining. Okay, when you're dining in France, some of the world's absolute very best food, right? Okay, let's just talk pastries. How about the baguette, the croissant? How about everything they make? Okay, it's fantastic. But if you're in a real touristy area, maybe not the best place to eat because it's probably overpriced or a little higher priced anyway, and maybe not as good as you could find further away from the tourist areas. And look at the great bistros. You know, one of my personal favorite meals when I go to France, I love to sit in a bistro, and really, especially dining al fresco, being outside and having a gorgeous French omelet and French fries. I know, it's my favorite thing. That's one of my favorite things to do. So enjoy this, but remember, now when they're dining in France, it's not like some other parts of the world, like my home country, the United States, where we tend to eat pretty quickly and it's in and out unless it's a fine dining experience. Okay, so in France, it's more of a leisurely pace. And if you want the bill, you're ready to pay and leave, you need to ask for it in most cases, unless you're in a real touristy place. So you would say, l'addition s'il vous plaît. L'addition s'il vous plaît. The check, please. Another phrase for you to learn. So you will ask, and then you're going to, for the bill, you'll pay it, and then you're going to say, but what about tipping, Heidi? Is the service included? Generally speaking, the service is included, and it would say that on the bill, service inclus. So just look for that, but not always, but generally speaking. However, it is nice, but not necessary. It is nice to leave a small tip on top of that. Was it a really great place? Or in my case, in the bistro, I might leave €1 or 2 behind. You know, I enjoyed the experience so much. So just be aware about tipping. Okay, so now let's talk about number 4, dressing the part. Okay, yes, so, you know, a lot of people think, oh, the French, they're such fashionistas, they must be dressed to the nines 24/7. Well, no, not all the time. And the French, though, they do have a way with their dress, don't they? I mean, they just look so chic, so elegant, and they make it look effortless. They make it look like I just put this on so effortlessly. The Italians actually have a word for that. I call it throwaway chic. The Italians call it sprezzatura. Sprezzatura. Yeah, throwaway chic. It's just this effort elegance. Okay, so when you have good walking shoes, maybe not great big clunky running shoes, unless you buy those really great designer tennis shoes. I don't know, that's probably fine, but wear some sensible shoes, right? You're going to be walking all the time. Going out to some really nice places, we'll pack up some heels, but you know, you don't have a lot of room in your suitcase, so be pretty picky about what you pack. Just if you're packing casual clothes, just take it up just a notch. You know, I call it, my friends laugh, I call it a high cash, sort of like high casual. So pack your high cash stuff. Okay, you're going to look great. Just believe me, you're going to look great because you really kind of want to blend in a bit, and you've got to do you. Be authentic. Absolutely, of course. But blend in a bit, because if you stand out, you know, a blaring, you know, sign, neon sign, I'm a tourist, you could set yourself up for a pickpocket or something like that, and you do not want to ruin your experience with something like that. So blend in a little bit. You don't want to just broadcast, hey, I'm a tourist. You know, keep your wits about you. Okay, so number 5, my 5th top etiquette tip for you is to do some research. Immerse yourself in the culture. I mean, have a little fun with it, right? I mean, this is part of it. Start planning before you go. And, you know, I have a favorite place. I've worn berets, by the way, since I was a little girl. Still wear them, still love them. And I have a great shop in Paris to find them. And you want to know, drop me a comment. They are super the best berets in Paris. Drop me a comment. Well, of all of France, actually, they sell them in Paris. But immerse yourself. Start watching some French shows. Watch series that take place in Paris, or watch things. You know, there's all kinds of great things on streaming services that are set in France, and then you start hearing more of the language and seeing the sights, and then read up a little bit. Read some little of the history. Read some history about the paintings you're going to see in the Louvre. Think about like the wedding at Cana. What a fascinating history, that enormous, beautiful, gorgeous masterpiece. What's behind that? Do some research. The beaches at Normandy, if you're lucky enough to stand there, the history. You know, think of the south of France, then Provence, all over France. Think of the wine. You're going to visit wine country. It is so diverse. There's so many things to do, but do some research. Learn a little bit of history, so when you see these sites, you have this foundational knowledge and it will mean so much more to you. So my 5th top etiquette tip when visiting France is to immerse yourself in the culture before you even get there. Okay, have fun, safe travels, Godspeed. I'm so excited for you. So as I always say, everyone, please be kind. Merci.